Hello everybody, welcome back to Vegas Sports Talk. And I know it's a day late, but my review will be up right now because it was a little late last night when I got home. So I am reviewing the Fresno State versus UNLV game, where UNLV won on a buzzer beater 68-67. And it was kind of a sloppy basketball game, but it was an exciting basketball game. So let's get right into it. Slow start for UNLV. It was a terrible start. It was 13-2 Fresno with 12:28 remaining. There was a couple boos in the crowd. They were just not playing well at all. They could not hit any shots, and that was kind of the key in the first half. But then Vitaly Shebel hits a three, so that's 1,095 games, and he had an amazing game yesterday. He had a couple big threes at big points, and he got a couple big and ones. There was back and forth baskets, 21-9 Fresno State lead. But then Fresno went on a 7-minute scoring drought, and this is where the Rebels got back into the game. There was a 13-0 UNLV run, so they're actually leading 22-21 with 1:59 remaining. And then two Bulldog free throws and the half no Rebel baskets, so the Fresno State Bulldogs lead 23-22 at half. But you think about it, the Rebels are lucky to only be down by one. But the second half got crazy. 24 all with 18:02 remaining in the half. There was back and forth play by both teams, 35-32 Fresno lead. Then Shebel hits another three with 13:52 left, so the UNLV's up by one. And then he makes another three after that. So it's 44-40 UNLV lead with 11:25 left. And then Coach TJ was getting mad at the refs for missed calls. There was travels they were missing on Fresno State. There was charges they were calling on UNLV that weren't charges. There was kind of like bullcrap breach-in fouls. And after a Tillman offensive foul, TJ had enough. And he did this on purpose. He got a technical foul. He had to be held back by one of his assistants. He almost punched the refs, but there was a motive behind it. He got the crowd into it, and he got his players back into it. This was a tie game at this point, and he got his players and the crowd back into it. There was loud cheering and boos to the referees, cheering for TJ, and he already has more technicals than Menzies had in 3 years here. So that was kind of the turning point of the game, and it would come back to help him later on. 57-53 UNLV lead after Hamilton and one, but then Blackwell hit a big three, and Blackwell had a key shots tonight. The freshman for Fresno State. So it's 62 all with 2:53 remaining, and then he hits another three with 56 seconds remaining, so it's 67-64, and at this point I thought the Rebels were going to lose. But Hardy hits a jumper with 39 seconds left. They play defense, they get a stop. Coleman hits a jumper with 0.8 seconds left. The crowd went insane, but it was kind of a bad jumper. They had about 14 seconds left on the game clock. They had a couple of chances to score, they couldn't, but he drove into the left, and he shot out the backboard and went in. So they call a timeout, they draw a play with 8.8 seconds left, and Hudson drew up a really great play. He had one of his Fresno State players come by the baseline, the person was right in the baseline, and John was guarding the inbounder, and John runs right into one of the Fresno State players, but they didn't call a foul. They had a half-court shot. They missed it. The refs ran off the court. Hudson was really mad, but he can't be whining about that. There was calls all game where could have gone both ways. You just got to expect with the Mountain West officials. So the Rebels win the game. They improved to 7-5 in the Mountain West. They won 7 of 8 at the Thomas Mack Center. So this is a game they should not have won. They were down in the dumps the whole time, and they found a way to come back and win. Box scores, field goals for Fresno State. 23 of 51, 3-point goals. 7 of 23, so that's 30.4%. Free throws 14 for 19, 73.7%. Rebounds 32, turnovers kind of high with 13. Field goals for UNLV 23 out of 58. Threes 8 of 24, 33.3%. So the three ball was okay yesterday. It's still not the greatest. Free throws 14 of 17, 82.4%. Rebounds 37 and turnovers only 7. So pretty clean game on the turnover front for UNLV. keys of the game. They had a limit turnovers under 10. They had that. Shoot 35% from 3. I did not give them that because they didn't shoot 35%. They needed to win the rebound battle, yes, and stay out of foul trouble. They did stay out of foul trouble. Many other players only had 1 or 2 fouls for the entire game, so they stayed out of foul trouble, and that's why they came back and won. I think if they were in more foul trouble, this game would have been close. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Vegas Sports Talk. I post polls and other content as well. And my VGK review will be up today as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys again soon.